Hey guys, Craig and Annette and Luca, AusCamping. As promised, here's the overview of the CX3 Pro. We're going to be doing more videos on this coming up. So today, just an overview. We're set up here, where are we? At Merry Beach, New South Wales. Nice spot. This is the new back end on the CX3 Pro. So the spare tyres fold out now instead of being mounted directly on the back like they were. And we have a cabinet on the back which just opens up on gas struts. Drop down an external ensuite. We do have a shower and toilet inside, so we've got an ensuite inside, but this is great in sandy areas if you want a sand off room or a change room, or in our case, at the moment we're touring with guests from overseas. So we've got the RV3 set up as the guest room. We've got a Thetford toilet in here and the shower, so our guests have got their own ensuite. Coming around to the back side of the CX3 Pro, east-west bed in here, so it folds out the side. It's not a slide out, it's a fold out, and east-west bed, so we can do a full walk around inside. We'll have a look at that. We're going to show you a full setup on this. It takes about 30 seconds to set up that bedroom. Storage, plenty of storage. This is a through and through locker right through to the other side, and we can put the RV3 tent right in here and close the door behind it. So it's a great storage locker for us. In here, currently I'm using that as a toolbox. It's a bit messy, so we won't bother opening it right up. But our Thetford toilet for the spare ensuite. I've got my generator in there. I've got room for a couple of stand-up paddle boards, inflatables, folded up in there. Big storage lockers across the front, plenty of room in those. And coming around to the living side, we've got a 95 litre fridge freezer. Still plenty of room there. I'm thinking about putting a slide out drawer above that. More on that later. That's the other side of the through and through locker. And what we think the best feature of the CX3 is this kitchen. Literally ready to run as soon as you arrive. 3 catches, undo, open the kitchen, and everything's connected. No water to connect, no drain to connect, not like our old camper. This is ready to run. So we can actually pull up on the side of the road on a road trip, get out, cook lunch, do our dishes, and get back on the road again. So we love this. As usual, traveling with our baby Q. We've got a couple of new chairs that we got from Off-Grid 4x4, the Drifter Stockton chairs. One of the most comfortable chairs we've used, and we've used quite a few. I have a problem in camp chairs that they cut me under here, so if I sit around the fire for an hour or two, my legs are just about gone to sleep because of the pressure under here. These chairs are great, so more on those coming up as well. Come inside the CX3 Pro. We're using muck mats out here. We've found those really great, catch all the dirt and the sand. And this is the CX3 Pro inside. So we got a lounge here, plenty of room for Annette and I. If we have our guests coming in here, we sit one on the bed and one on a chair on the other side of the table. We don't have the table set up at the moment, but happy to show you that later. Plenty of storage, Annette's going to show you around. So you got your east-west bed that I mentioned that we can actually walk right around. Lots of storage cupboards. Coming around to the sink, so we got the internal sink for washing hands, doing dishes if you want, and the ensuite, shower, toilet. We've made a few changes. We've taken the bunk out, so there's no bunk above my head at the moment, and we've put a few memories on the wall already. We've added, under the bed, we've added a diesel heater, we've added a 3000 watt inverter, we've added a DC-DC charger, and I've added a smart shunt so that we can monitor our batteries. Diesel heater's tucked up in under here, and I am going to show you some modification videos later on, and we'll cover all these things one by one. If there's anything I mentioned that you'd like me to cover first, let us know. Let us know in the comments. Annette and I will happy to cover whatever you want to know. What else have I added? Let me see. In the wardrobe here, We've got a Van Connect router. That's from Cowfish Technologies, and this thing is awesome. I looked at a few different Wi-Fi solutions for the van. Sometimes when we're traveling, I've still got work to do. I need to be connected to email. I need to be online. This is 3G, 4G. It's twice as fast as everything else that I looked at, and I'm happy to do a review on that for anybody that's interested. But we've mounted it inside the wardrobe here, has an antenna on the roof, and when we tested it out at home, it was actually faster than our home broadband. So super happy with that. That's another mod that I'd like to cover for you. Looking around, what else have I done? These cupboards here. We've added in 2 more shelves into this cupboard. We've left the bottom as the tall shelf because we put little vacuum cleaners and things like that in there. But Annette wanted a couple of extra shelves to make clothes stacking a little bit easier. So we've done that. And again, happy to cover that off for you. Coming around this way, once I put the 3000 watt inverter in, I wanted power points up here. So as you know, on the CX3, there's power point at the foot of the bed. In poor weather, we wanted to be able to bring the coffee machine in, set it up here or down here by the sink and plug in. So I've got one power point that's connected to the 240 volt shore power and one that's directly run off our 3000 watt inverter. So coming back outside, other little things that we've done is just add on some, sorry, Luca wants to have his say as well, add on some suction cup style mounts. You probably saw those in the bathroom as well. There's a couple up by the door for towels. I think that's about it for now. We have done some other things. We've connected up mains hot water connection. So the CX3 Pro, as it comes at this point in time, I do believe StarVision are going to change this, and we're talking to them about the mods that we do, and some of them they may take on board. So the mains water, we had a look at that, and the connection that comes with it has a one-way valve in it, so that's good, but it doesn't have a pressure reducing valve, so I wouldn't recommend hooking your CX3 Pro up to mains water unless you make a modification. We added a proper mains water connector that has pressure reduction valve in it, and we added a non-return valve on the hot water, between the hot water cylinder and the water pump, and that gives you a true mains water connection. That's pretty helpful. We had a little problem with our toilet was flushing too fast, and the flush water was coming out of the toilet. I found a simple way to reduce the pressure on that, and I'll cover that in mods as well. For now, I think that's about it. Oh, the mirror mod. Of course, we had to have a mirror. So we found these at Bunnings. They're not a glass, they're a plastic mirror, and they're actually really clear and self-adhesive, so came in packs of 3. Again, we'll cover those things, and we're going to show you how to do a full annex setup. We have the full annex with this. We've only got the awning up tonight, but the full annex on the CX3 Pro actually comes out over the fridge, which a lot of vans don't, so that was a positive. And I know a lot of people on the StarVision site have asked for setup videos of the full annex, so we will be doing one of those as well. I think that's about it for today, guys. Happy camping, and we'll see you soon.